You knew this was coming. This is what's up, my chaos mood. This is Vincent Valentine, EX Turk, Heart of Chaos, Devin Corley Jackson, whatever you want to call me. I've been wanting to do this walkthrough for a long time. And by the way, this Yugioh Falsebound Kingdom, Yugioh Falsebound Kingdom Let's Play is brought to you by Fair Chocolate Milk. Hold up. Hello? Hello? I just ate the chicken. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright then. Alright. Bye. Okay. Bye. Anyways, this is brought to you by, before we start the game, it's brought to you by Fair Life Chocolate Milk. And it's good for you. Yeah, this will keep you from having to go to the gym all the time with 50 proteins, all that good stuff, non-saturated milk. Fair Life is what you should be drinking, yada yada yada. Alright, we're going to do a story. You know I'm going to go with my boy Kaiba. I'm the Tormentor. You know I'm going to go with my boy Kaiba. You know I am. In fact, that used to be my screen name. Because actually, Seto Kaiba is actually the first cosplay I've actually got into. There's actually a funny story. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh story if you guys want to hear it. This is how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright, I was a huge Kaiba fan. The first season of Yu-Gi-Oh, I love that Blue Eyes White Dragon so much. So, what I did, and this when I was a kid, I think I was at 4th grade at the time. 4th or 5th grade. I can't remember, but anyways, I asked my grandma, my granny, to buy me 3 Starnet Kaibas. I kid you not. To buy me 3 Starnet Kaibas. And she did. She was asking me too. I was like, boy, why would you need 3 Starnet Kaibas? And I told her I was trying to get 3 of the Blue Eyes White Dragons, and I told her that's the only way I could have got it, because I don't think at that time they had the Starnet Kaiba Blue Eyes White Dragons as single cards. And back in those days, single cards were expensive. I mean, I remember the time when I remember the time when one Exodia piece was $200. I kid you not, $200 for one of the pieces of Exodia. This is when cards were expensive, so you know. But I think probably the Starnet Kaiba Blue Eyes would have been $5 because this is when it was common at the time, because this is the Starnet days. That's why I asked her to buy 3 Starnet Kaibas. To put 3 Blue Eyes. And I did. And I built such a good Kaiba deck, and the rest is the history. It's funny because my best friend's a Yugi fan, so he got himself the whole entire Yugi deck kind of the same way I did, and started building his Yugi deck up with booster packs, just like I did with my Kaiba, until, well, we both got the decks of the characters we like, and yeah. By the way, I am also I've updated my Kaiba to 2015. So if you see me at NakaCon or Planet Comic-Con, yes, I plan to bring Kaiba back. 2015 to 2016. I've actually re-edited it. It looks a lot better. I made real gauntlets and stuff. I would do a tutorial on how I make my stuff, but I've been busy lately, and hence why you haven't seen a review for High School DxD. You know. Okay. I think we're good. I think this is a good startup, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. This plays like Final Fantasy. This is one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh games. I also like Duel of the Rose and Forbidden Memories, but all in all, I gotta say Falsebound Kingdom was my favorite because this is the first Yu-Gi-Oh game I've gotten. I kid you not, this is the very first Yu-Gi-Oh game I've actually gotten. Because I ordered it hoping to get myself a Zoa. Okay, we need, okay, we're gonna send the leader, into the forest because there's monsters in the forest, so we're gonna do that. Alright. Oh, what do you know? I was right. The only thing I don't understand is you get Yugi's monsters and Kaiba's campaign, but you get Kaiba's monsters and Yugi's campaign. You'll know that later once we get to the last boss. Once we get to the final boss. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Alright. There we go. I'm playing through the system, and this is my old Gamecube. Because when I was a kid, I used to get systems the day it come out, day of launch. So, yeah, but this is actually my first Yu-Gi-Oh game. This is not just my favorite because it plays like a Final Fantasy, and everyone knows I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I also like this is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game, video game of the old Yu-Gi-Oh series, because it's the first one I've ever got. And it was different. Even though back then I wanted a game, I wanted a Yu-Gi-Oh game that actually had dueling. So my next game was Worldwide Edition, was the English one, not the Japanese one that came with the God cards. Which I liked pretty well. I mean, it was 2 tournament style. I didn't figure it out at the time. All the decks were pretty wrong, except Kaiba's and Yugi's. But it was still a pretty good game, you know. But nonetheless, this is still going to be my all-time favorite, I think. Woo! That was easy. By the way, in this game, you always want to put the new monsters in your party, even if the characters don't have it. Like, if you ever get a Dark Magician in Kaiba's campaign, unless you get, you know what? I'm going to have this dude seize the castle. Since Mokuba's the weakest, and has the weakest team, I'm going to have him guard the castle. Watch the board. You know what? I don't care if I don't have this fort at all right here. Because the one thing is you don't want to let them take your base. You actually lose the game if they take over your base. So yeah, and we got a time limit of how much time we got. I don't know why we got that, but we do. Okay, let's take over this tower. Unless Kaiba gets over there faster. Oh, he's already sent his team. Good thing I let Mokuba. Oh, wait, he has no one to protect himself, does he? Dumbass. Dumbasses. All you guys are nothing but dumbasses. You have no one to protect yourself. Go ahead and take that castle. Go ahead. I'm going to take over this one. You know what? I don't know. Should I send Mokuba over there just to secure it? I'll run back if I have to. Oh, he's not going to make it. Oh, this is going to turn out ugly unless Kaiba does something. And Kaiba does. Kaiba saves the day. Yeah, I know what to do. You flee when you don't have enough power to take these people on. But I got enough power to take this loser on. He's the only one. He's the only guy. Who's he kidding? I really hope he don't kill my crawling dragon. I'm gonna take out that middle monster because I think Ryugishu powered is a lot more threatening than the other stuff. about all the other monsters. What? That was a critical? That was a critical? Nah. They didn't look like it didn't do a damn thing to him. I probably shouldn't have sent Kaiba out there. That's probably a bad idea. But in theory, I thought this would be a better plan. Because this is a strategy-based game, and naturally your main character's team is the strongest team, naturally. Or it could be thinking Final Fantasy, and maybe this is how I'm playing, but it's played like a Final Fantasy stuff. Oh shit. Easy, let it go down. You know what? I can power through this. Because if I beat this guy, I win this whole campaign. I gotta look at it like that. I'm gonna try to power through. Oh, you got burned! Oh, what? What? You comment on my video to see if I'm being obnoxious. Well, son of a bitch, I won. And my team just went up to level 2. I like the little time wizard thing. But the cards you get in this game, and I should have never ordered it, that's the problem. I try to order things and... Uh-oh, okay. Go back. Go back. You already took it over. Let's take him on him first. The cards that I ordered because it was like I don't know, $3 on some website. Was hoping, and it wasn't even used. It was brand new, and I was hoping to get the cards in it, which was actually, I think it was Zoa, Metal Zoa, and Goblin's Fan. Because I really wanted the cards so badly, because well, I was really into the TV show, so I got the game for the cards really. Oh man, I hope I don't lose. Well, I just lost Soggy. It's not a big problem. Hey, guard ain't gonna do nothing for you, dude. Oh, it did. I lost? Oh. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to bring my other team into this. Okay, I'm going to switch out my team. You know what? Why don't you guard the fort? I can't lose Kaiba. I won't lose if I do that. Okay, I still got good monsters, and I still got more stars than he does. Once I get rid of that thing, I think I should be good. Once I get rid of that, the octopus thing, I know what card it is, too. I should be good, because the Miyukushin will be on his own. When later in the game, people are going to use red medicines, blue medicines, and all this other stuff, so... might as well get prepared for that. You know, I think I'm going to win no matter what. I didn't even know he used guard. Or did I just miss? It doesn't matter, he's done. I guess it's going to be a mono plus a mono, because that Ryukushin power wipes out my crawling dragon. I'm screwed. What? How did I lose? I just killed your monster. Oh, you